Hello everyone, this is Yamin, and in this tutorial I am going to show you how we can make multi-auth in Laravel using Breeze. So multi-auth means we'll let both admin and user login and both of them will go to different dashboard, and I am going to show you everything step by step from the very beginning. So right now let's go and create a fresh Laravel project. So let's go to over here to this location and we'll create a Laravel project over here. So right now we're going to open a command prompt over here. We'll say over here cmd, then press enter. And in order to create the Laravel project, we need to run this command, composer create project, Laravel/Laravel. Let's say our project name will be multi-auth. You can give any name you want. Okay. This is just a project name. So right now, if we press enter, it will start creating our Laravel project. So it will take some time. So right now, I'll just fast forward the video. So there you can see our project creation is complete. So right now, if we just close this, here you can see we have a project over here, multi-auth. So right now, let's go inside, and here you can see this is a Laravel project. So right now, we are going to open a command prompt in the project directory, so that we can run our Laravel project. So let me just over here, cmd at the top, then press enter. And in order to run the project, we need to say over here php artisan serve and press enter. And there you can see server is running. So right now, let me just copy this and paste it in the browser and press enter. So here you can see this is our freshly created Laravel project. So right now, we're going to add the database name in our project. So for it, let me just open it using Sublime Text. You can use any code editor like Visual Studio Code or Atom and things. So right now, after clicking the file, I'll click over here, open folder. Then we'll just go to the project location, and our project is this one, multi-auth. Select it, then select folder. And right now, I'll just directly go to the .env file. And over here, if we go down, here you can see DB connection. I'm going to serve here MySQL, and here DB database instead of this one, I'm going to serve here multi-auth. You can give the database name anything you want. That's fine as well. So after giving the name, just save it. Then you can close it. And after it, let me just go to the browser. Then we'll go to our PCMyAdmin. So make sure your Z is running, and after that, just go to PCMyAdmin, and then here you get the new option. Just click on new, and here I'll give my database name, which was multi-auth. Then click on create, and there you can see a database is created over here, and there is no table inside the database. So first of all, what we do is that we're going to install the Breeze package in our Laravel project. Then we are going to make some changes in the user table in order to make multi-auth. So let's just go back to the project location, and in the project location, we are going to open a command prompt. So we saw here cmd, then press enter. Then in this command prompt, we are going to run some command in order to install Breeze in our Laravel project. So we are going to say here composer require Laravel /breeze --dev. Then we press enter. So it will install require Breeze package in our Laravel project. And there you can see it is complete. So after this, we need to say this command php artisan breeze, then clone install. So it will install Breeze right now. And it will also ask you some questions. So here you can see which Breeze stack would you like to install. Is it Blade, Livewire, React, Vue, or API? So we are going to choose the Blade on. So we saw on here Blade, then press enter. And do you want run mode? We say here no. And here we are going to use the PST unit. So for it, I'll just say over here on, then press enter. After that, it will start installing the dependencies. Okay. So right now, again, I'll just fast forward the video, and there you can see it is complete. So after this, we need to run this command npm install, and after npm install, we need to say over here npm run build. Then press enter, and npm run build is also done. So right now we need to run the command php partition migrate, but before that we need to make some changes in our code because we want to make multi-auth. So right now let's go back to our code editor. I'm in the Sublime text. Then here you can see in the project we have a database folder, and inside database we have the migrations folder. And in the migrations folder here you can see we have user table. So here what we are going to do is that we are going to add one more column over here. We are going to say over here $table, this arrow sign, let's say over here string, to first bracket, single quotation, let's say it will be user type. So we are going to add this column over here, and the user type will have a default value, and that default value will be user. Okay. So we are going to add this column in the user table. So just save it, and after that you can just close this. So right now what we are going to do is that we are going to go back to our command prompt, and right now we are going to run this command php partition migrate. Press enter, and there you can see all the table is migrated. So right now let's just go back to our browser, and here you can see in my PHP MyAdmin, if I now just refresh over here, there you can see in the multi-auth database we have some table, and here you can see we have the user table. So if we just go inside user table, here you can see name, email, and the user type field over here. Okay. So right now if we just refresh our Laravel project over here, let me refresh, and here you can see we have login and register option. So right now let's go and register a user. If I now click on register, and here let's say it will be user name, then email will be user@gmail.com. Let's give a password over here, then confirm password. After that click register, and there you can see we have a registered user over here. So right now if we click log out, it will take us to the home page. So right now let's go and register on more user, and this user will be for admin. So let's say over here admin, email will be admin@gmail.com. Let's give a password over here, then give confirm password, and after that click register, and there you can see we are able to successfully register. So let's just log out again, and right now if we just refresh our users table, there you can see we have two user over here. There you can see user@gmail.com and admin@gmail.com, and by default the user type is user, because over here in the database migration in the user table we mention over here the default value for the user type will be user. Okay. So right now what we are going to do is that for the admin we are going to change the user type. So here I'll just click on edit option, then let me go down, and for the admin we are going to say over here instead of user we are going to say over here admin. Then let's go down and click go, and there you can see the user type changed to admin. So right now what we want is that when the admin login, it will take the admin to the admin dashboard, and when the user login, it will take the user to the user dashboard. Okay. So right now let's just go back to our code editor, and what we are going to over here is that we are going to first create a route for the admin, so that when the admin login, it will call that certain route. So here we are going to say route. Okay, before creating the route, let's go and create a controller first. So let me just go to the command prompt again, and here I am going to say php partition make clone controller, and let's say the controller name will be home controller. So right now if we press enter, and there you can see a controller is created. So right now let me just show you the controller. If you go to app http controllers, and here you can see home controller. So right now we need to add this home controller in our web.php. So here we're going to say use app /http /controllers / it will be home controller. So we have added our controller over here. So right now let's go down and create a route over here. So we're going to say over here route double colon get to first bracket to single quotation, and for the admin the route name will be admin slash let's say dashboard. The route name you can give anything. Okay, so we'll say over here admin slash dashboard, then we'll give a comma over here, then to third bracket we're going to mention our controller name, which is home controller. We say over here home controller double colon class comma, we need to give a name over here. Let's say the name will be index. So right now let's save this, and right now we'll go to the home controller and create the index function. So let's go to app http controller, then home controller, and over here we're going to say public function. We're going to say over here index, then to first bracket, then to second bracket over here, and from here we just return a simple view. So we say over here return view, and the view will be let's say admin dot dashboard. So right now we do not have any admin.dashboard.grade.php in our view. If you go to resource, then views, there you can see there is no admin folder. So right now first let's go and create a admin folder. So right now I'll click on view, then click new folder, and here we're going to say here admin, then press enter, and there you can see we have a admin folder. So in this admin folder we're going to create dashboard.blade.php. So let me just right click over here, then click new file, and we're going to say over here dashboard.blade.php, Ctrl S, then save. So right now let's just say over here simple HTML, and here in the body we're going to say admin. Only for now, we'll also add the logout option over here. So right now, how do we call this route when some user is trying to log in? Let me just explain you a little bit about login. When the user login, it takes the user to the dashboard, and the dashboard is basically in the views. Here you can see dashboard.blade.php, this one, and welcome.blade.php is basically whatever you are seeing over here. Okay. So right now what we're going to do is that instead of dashboard, when the user type is admin, it will take the user to this route. I mean to this URL, and this URL will return us this view admin.dashboard, which is this one. Okay. So how do we do it? So in order to go to this view, what we need to do is that we need to go to our, okay, let me just show you step by step. We need to go to our app, then HTTP, and inside HTTP we have controllers, and inside controller here you can see we have the auth folder, and inside auth here you can see authenticated session controller.php. So right now I click over here, and here you can see a auth is added over here, and if we go down here you can see we have a function over here, public function store login request. So handle an incoming authenticated request is this one. Okay, so here what we are going to do is that after this second line request session generate, we're going to just add two line over here. We're going to say over here if to first bracket dollar request, this arrow sign, we are going to mention the user table name, then to first bracket. Okay, this is the user table name. Okay, so after it we are going to give this arrow sign, and here we are going to mention this user type. Here you can see user type, right? We have user type user or admin, right? So we are going to mention this user type over here. So we are going to say over here user type, then we need to give triple equal 3 times, equal give equal 3 times, and we are going to give to single quotation, and we are going to say over here admin, then we'll give to second bracket. So here what we are checking is that whenever someone will try to log in, it will first check the user type. If the user type is admin, then we'll return the user to the this route. Okay, admin slash dashboard. So we're going to say over here return redirect to first bracket, single quotation, we are going to say here admin slash dashboard. Okay, so let me just explain it again. So whenever someone is trying to log in, right? So someone is trying to log in, and when they are trying to log in, when they give their email and password, it will check for that certain email and password, it will check the user type. Okay, so if the over here in this public store function, it will check if the user type is admin, then it will call this route return redirect admin slash dashboard, which is this one. Here you can see admin slash dashboard. And if the user type is not admin, then it will go over here. Here you can see return redirect intended route dashboard. There you can see dashboard. Okay, let me just remove the absolute false from here. It will return the user to the dashboard, which is in the also in the web. Here you can see dashboard, and this dashboard will return the view dashboard, which is in the views dashboard. Here you can see this view. Okay, so right now let's go and try to log in. So right now let me just refresh over here, and here I'm going to give the admin Gmail, then give the admin password over here. And here you can see for the admin dashboard, we have a simple just admin text over here. For now, we'll also add the logout option. So right now, if we just click on login, there you can see it is took us to this URL admin slash dashboard, and admin is written over here. So right now we need a logout option in order to log out for the admin. So what we are going to do is that here, if we can just directly copy the dashboard.blade.php code from here. So I'll just Control A, Control C, and we'll go to our admin, then dashboard.blade.php over here for the admin. Let me just remove those, paste the code, and let me remove this on. We can say over here admin dashboard. Okay, says. So right now, if we refresh, there you can see admin dashboard is written over here. And if you only want the logout option, you can do that as well. So I'm just going to remove those. Let's go back to the simple HTML tag. Here I'm going to say over here again admin, and we're going to have a logout option. So for it, what we can do is that we'll go to this layouts folder. So inside layout, we have navigation.blade.php. So right now I'll just directly go down, and here you can see I have a form over here. Here you can see for authentication. This is for the logout option. Here you can see logout. So I'll just copy this form, Control C, and I'll just paste it over here. Then save it. And right now if I just refresh my admin dashboard, there you can see I have admin written over here, and I have the logout option. Okay, I'll also remove this from here, then save it, and let me refresh. Okay, so there you can see admin text and logout. So right now let's go and check if the logout works or not. So right now if I click on logout, there you can see it took us to the home page. So right now let's try to log in as a user. So right now if I click on login, then give the user's email and then the password over here, then click login. There you can see it took the user to the user dashboard. So we are able to successfully log into the both admin and the user dashboard. And when admin try to log in, it take the admin to the admin dashboard. But when the user try to log in, it take the user to the user dashboard. But there is still one more issue over here. So there you can see a user is logged in right now, and if it tries to access to the admin dashboard, he will be able to. If I just say over here admin slash dashboard, which is the admin dashboard URL link. So right now if I just press enter, there you can see a user is able to access to the admin dashboard. And this shouldn't happen, right? So in order to do that, in order to protect the admin dashboard, we need to use middleware. So how can we do it? Let me just show you again step by step. So we need to go to our command prompt again, and in order to create a middleware, we need to run this command, which is php artisan make clone middleware and we need to give our middleware a name. So normally we start with a capital letter, and you can give your middleware name anything you want. So I'll just over here user type, or I can just over here, let's say admin. Okay, so we are going to create a middleware called admin. So right now, if you just press enter, and there you go, a middleware is created in this location. Here you can see app, http, middleware, and admin.php. So right now, if I just go back to the code, then if I now go to the app, then http, inside http, you can see we have a middleware folder, and inside middleware we have admin.php. So right now we're going to write a condition for our admin. So here what we're going to do is that we're going to write a if conditions. We say one here if, then we check the auth if or user, I mean the user table, this arrow sign, we're going to mention the column name, which is user type not equal admin. So we give to second bracket. So right now what we are doing is that if the user that is trying to log in, if his or her user type is not admin, then we will just return the user to the dashboard. So we'll say over here return redirect to the dashboard. It means, let me just explain it again. If the user type is not admin, it means it must be a user, right? So it will send that user to the user dashboard. And if the user type is admin, then the request is fine, okay? Send the user to the admin dashboard if the user type is admin. And here one more thing we need to do is that here you can see we are using auth over here. So at the top we also need to mention that. So here, let me just copy this on Ctrl C, Ctrl V. We are going to say over here use illuminate backslash support packets auth. So we are mentioning this auth over here. It means we'll have the access when a user is trying to log in, and we'll be able to get the user type. So right now we need to do one more thing, and that is we need to register this admin.php middleware. So for it, here what we need to do is that here in our project you can see we have a bootstrap folder, and inside bootstrap we have app.php. So we need to go over here app.php, and here you can see with middleware function $middleware. So inside this, let me just write it over here. So inside this we need to write 2 lines of code again. So here we need to say over here $middleware, then this arrow sign, we need to say over here alias like this, then to first bracket and to third bracket like this, and indeed with a semicolon. So right now inside this we need to measure middleware. So let me just press enter. And here we are going to mention a variable. So we are going to say over here admin. You can name it anything, but we'll just go with admin like this. Then we'll give this equal and is greater than sign. Then we'll give this backslash. Then we are going to mention, okay, let me just show you app. There you can see app, http, middleware, and then admin.php like this. So after app, we'll say over here app, then http, then we're going to say over here middleware, then backslash, it will be admin. We'll say over here double clone class like this, then a comma. And if you have more middleware like admin, you can just add them over here like this. Okay, you can just add them over here like this, but we only have one middleware over here. So we are able to successfully create the middleware, but again we need to do one more thing, and that is we need to mention that middleware for this route. Okay, so here we are going to give this arrow sign, then we are going to say over here middleware to first bracket and to third bracket. So here first of all we'll check the on if a user is logged in, and after that we'll check the middleware. So we'll say over here admin, and here you can see this admin will come from m.php. So here you can see admin. So this is basically this one. Okay. So just save it, but let me just explain it again. Whenever someone is trying to log in and if there is any middleware admin, then what it will do is that it will first check the user type. If the user type is not admin, it means user, then it will send the user to the dashboard. And if the user type is admin, then it will say that, okay, the request is fine, go wherever you want. Okay. And we are just over here, just register the admin middleware, and that's all. Okay. So you must give this middleware or admin over here. So right now let's save it, and right now let me just go back. Let me refresh, and here you can see a user is logged in. So right now, if a user try to go to the admin dashboard, if the user server here admin/dashboard and press enter, then you can see it will keep the user to the same page. And over here in the admin.php, if you just server here instead of dashboard, if you just server here slash, it means it will send the user to the home page. So let me just show you. If I just say again over here slash admin/dashboard, then press enter, there you can see it to the user to the home page. Okay. So if you want, you can also create a middleware for the user so that the admin cannot access to the user dashboard, and you can also create middleware for, let's say, you have one more user like manager. You can then create a middleware for manager as well. So this is how you can make multi-auth in Laravel using Braze. And if you are interested how you can make 3 kind of user and make them log in, then you can check the video on the screen where I showed you that how you can log into, let's say, user, admin and the manager dashboard, 3 type of user. So this is all for this tutorial. Make sure to subscribe, and I hope to see you in the future tutorials.